Well, hello and welcome back down to my allotment. Spring is in the air and that means there's lots to do. Today I need to get the new bed built to get the last of my potatoes in, and I need to plant out some onions. But first of all, we start off with a bit of mowing the grass areas. I've got to admit, I'm one of these really annoying people that enjoys mowing the grass. Something about it, the smell, the relaxation. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy mowing the grass. But I don't let those grass clippings go to waste. I'll show you what I'm going to do with these just over by the onions. So these onions, they're not growing too badly, it has to be said. And I've been down here during the week giving these a good weed, but these grass mulch, I'm just going to lay this around these grass clippings around these onions as a mulch, and that I find helps me reduce the amount of weeding that I need to do and reduce the amount of watering, because it smothers everything out. Best of all, this grass clippings, it's a free resource, so why not use it? Why not use it indeed? It does take quite a few cuts to get this bed filled up completely, but for now that'll do. So let's get on with the next task. So when I was planting out my potatoes a few weeks ago, I realised I needed a bit more space, and I spotted this area, which was just a grass area. I had a table and used it for things for relaxing and sitting around, but I figured this is going to be a good place to build a new bed. The trouble is, I didn't have any wood until I was looking around and I realised I've got a few bits that I could use. So as you know, this bottom half of the plot, I tend to use this wood I got from a reclaim yard a few years ago. I like it because it has lasted quite a while, and I've made most of the beds out of this now on this bottom half. But I made this double layer bed. It's going to be the pumpkin and the squash bed this year. It's still going to be used for that, but I realised I probably don't need the double layers, so I'm going to take the top layer off and start building that into this new bed. Well, you can see 3 out of 4 sides of this bed are in place. The only reason I didn't do the 4th side is that I had trouble trying to take it apart. So we're going to have to bring down a reciprocating saw sink next weekend and take that piece off. I'm not overly worried, to be fair. These bits of wood aren't the best. I think that's why they were used in such a manner, because they're just not brilliant for what I wanted to do. However, this is the first year of using this particular area for growing anything, so you know, we don't know how it's going to perform or anything like that. We're just going to hope for the best. The good thing is by planting potatoes out, these are the last of the potatoes that I had, Sarpo Myra and Maris Piper. By planting these out in here, they're going to take care of this ground and basically make it so I can use it in the future a bit better. One of the things I wish I'd done when I took on this allotment site is just planted potatoes right from the very beginning. That way, I think then I could have taken a lot more time, or saved a lot of less time dealing with the couch grass. Right, well, that has got the last of my main crop potatoes in. I think that's pretty much all my potatoes are now planted. One more thing I need to do today, I've been very kindly given some onions and I want to get those in the ground. Well, these are the onions that I've been very kindly given. I've actually grown a load of onions from seed and they're still at home. But these ones A neighbour came up when I first got here this morning. He'd just planted out his onions, said did I want them. I was trying to work out if it's time to plant them out yet, so we're going to give these a try and see how they get on. And they're to go into this bed just here. Now this is going to be my sort of spring sown onions. The onions you saw at the beginning was my autumn sown ones, and this bed here, all for spring sown ones. Still got some purple sprouting broccoli in here at the moment, which we are actually harvesting, which is absolutely delicious. But we just want to get these onions into the ground and see how they get on. I can't remember what variety he said these were, but never mind. I just want to get them in the ground so we can eat them, grow them and eat them. Right, well, that has got all those onions in the ground. It wasn't a huge amount, but there was enough to get us started. So I'm just going to water these in. The soil is actually quite moist at the moment, but I've given them a good watering in anyway. And then I've just got to keep on top of weeds. I will mulch these once they are established, along with my own onions. If they grow nicely, I know it's time to get my onions in the ground as well. So that brings us to the end of what I've been up to today down on the allotment. Let me know in the comments down below what you've been doing yourselves. Always good to find out what everyone else is doing. And I'll be back again next time. So until then, please take care.